hope you're happy now. What's up, everybody? TF Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, this is a sad one because we're coming to an end. We're coming to an end of the Nashville SC season. And as you can tell by my expression, it ended not just on a bad note, no, on a super sour note. Nashville SC lose to Inter Miami in match 3 of our round 1 series. We lose 4-0. 4-0. I thought so much that game 2 was going to be the start of something. After that match, I was like, okay, we're not letting Miami push us around. We're headed in there to South Florida for game 3. Now, did I think that we were going to blow out Miami? Respectfully, no. Because Miami, they are a very good club. I mean, like, they're here in the playoffs for a reason. But I expected a lot more from my boys in gold than what we saw in this match. Once again, 4-0. I know the Nashville fans are feeling it. I'm feeling it. This match sucks. Unfortunately, I have to talk about it. Now, coming into this game, believe it or not, we did have a strategy. I know it did not look like it for pretty much the entire match. It didn't look like we were doing anything. It looked like we were just running around there with our heads just cut off. It didn't look like we had any strategy. But I like to think that we did. And the centerpiece of that was countering Miami's counter attack. Miami, in this match, obviously, they did not have Luis Suarez. He kicked himself out of this match. So with that being said, all of the attention has to go to one man. And who is that man? Who is it? We all know who it is. It's Leo Messi! Of course it is! Come on, let's not kick it around. All the attention is going to go on him. So, I thought this was going to make our backline's job easier. I thought, okay, guys, just focus on Leo. Just focus on him. He's literally the only one on that Miami team that can do anything to us. He's the only one that can hurt us. So let's just stop him. Right? Oh, what a simple plan that is. And Miami, what was worrying me to start this match is that Miami, they were doing this thing where they kind of let Messi just like float around. And whatever we would try to get on like the counter, whatever we would try to change the possession in our way, either, whether it was Hani, whoever, they would get swarmed. And with that would come the turnover and then Messi, who would be off to the races. Kind of like what we're doing, kind of like what we saw in the 10th minute. So 10th minute, we're trying to get possession off of a Miami throw-in. So ball gets to Corcoran. He's challenged. He passes the ball back to the goal. Come on, kid. You know better not to do that. We don't pass back to the goalie. The goal's down there. It's the other side. Go pass that way. Actually, sorry. Frame that way. There we go. That way. It does not happen. Takes a deflection, and guess who's there? Leo Messi. And he is off to the races. And shockingly enough, again, Messi was the only guy we had to worry about. We played him 3 straight times before this match. You think that we would know. You think that we would know, okay, Messi, do not let him get space. Do not let him shoot. We let him shoot. And of course he scores. Miami up 1-0, just like that. And again, guys, what are we doing? When are we going to learn? Jack Mayer. Bro, how did you get turned around like that, dude? That's your guy. Just stay with him. That's why you're on the back line, to get those clears. And speaking of that, I'm shocked that he dropped back as far as he did. I thought Zim, he's usually that guy to make that challenge and make that clear. Nope. Not here. We had like 4 guys. I think it was Mayer, Zim, Yazbek, and Nehar coming in from the left side. 4 guys surrounding Messi. Yet somehow he gets a shot off and he gets a goal. Once again, there was no pressure. But you know who did provide pressure? Inter Miami. Whenever Hani got the ball, it felt like he would just be swarmed by all of these pink shirts. And then Hani, he's like, oh my gosh, like, what do I do? And you know, I don't blame him for that. We could have done the same thing to Messi, and it did not happen. But when it did happen, when we did try to pressure Miami, we would get these fouls. And I will talk about that crucial one later. We would get these fouls because the refs, they love Miami. They love Messi, and they just love him so much. It's aggravating. This is why I don't like the guy, because he's overprotected. He's overprotected, and he's annoying. He's destroying my brain cells at this point. So with us not getting opportunities, with Miami pressuring our attack, that would turn into more opportunities for Miami, like this one. 39th minute, Jordi Alba with Granite. A great ball to Silvetti. Sim was right there. He was so close to just kicking that ball away. It does not. And then Silvetti passes to a wide open Leo Messi, and he scores to extend Miami's lead to 2-0. And once again, I'm sorry to call him out, Jack Mayer, once again, that is your dude. Why are you leaving Messi to go get Silvetti? I think Silvetti, he's like 19, something like that. He's a young kid. He's not going to shoot that from the left side. There's no way. He's obviously going to pass back to Messi. And then he's going to shoot. Why would you leave Messi? I would rather have it be the other guy. Let him shoot. Let someone other than Messi beat us. You know, I think the broadcast said that this was the first time since 2003 that 2 teams played each other 4 straight times. This might have been Miami's most dominating performance to date when you look at the stats, especially after the first half. After that first half, Miami outshot us 6-1. So for the second half, I definitely wanted us to keep up the tempo. Keep up the tempo. Get more touches. Get more shots. And you know what? We did do that. For the second half, we did have chances. We had opportunities. Less than a minute into the second half. Here it is. Schallenberg. He's running down that pitch. He finds Sam Surridge on the other side. Sam, he scores. It is now a 1-goal game. But here it is. Here it is. The bias against Nashville SC and the favoritism toward Inter Miami. Sam is called for a foul on Maxi Milano. And come on. You're not fooling anyone, refs. You're not fooling nobody. He barely touched him. And he's called for the foul. It was chippy all match long. We played Miami 4 straight times. It's going to get physical. It's going to get crazy. But yet somehow we're the ones that get the goal disallowed. And think about that. Let's think about that. It would be a 1-goal game at that point. We're capable. I knew it. We could have came back in this match. Oh, yes, we could have. Absolutely. But no. After what happened to Miami last year, choking that series against Atlanta, the refs said no, not this one. We will make Nashville lose at all costs. So 73rd minute, DePaul, looking like he's got a free kick. He's just all by himself. We're just letting everybody from Miami take free kicks right here. He kicks this ball in, and he finds Jordi Alba, and then to Messi, and then back to Alba, and then Jordi, he's weaving his way inches from Joe Willis. Why are we letting Jordi Alba just weave his way through right in front of Joe Willis? Guys, where is the challenge? Where has it been? Where was it in this match? So, Jordi Alba, he weaves his way in, he passes back to Allende, and he finishes it off. It's 3-0. 3-0. Again, I was so confident. After match 2, we fought, we stayed in it, we held off Miami. And then here in game 3, I'm sure for other Nashville SC fans, me included, this was just an absolute shock. But unfortunately, we're not even done yet. Just 3 minutes later, Messi at the midfield, he finds Alande, and Lovitz was laid dead to him, so I guess that's what we get for playing our guys too forward. And Alande, he floats this ball into the nets. It was a 4-0 rout. So yep, that's the season. That's how it ends. Miami again wins 4-0, advances past the first round for the first time ever in their franchise's history. I know, for some that's hard to believe, but yeah, it is true. Miami will face Cincinnati. I hope Cincinnati crushes them, because Miami crushed my dreams! But you know what? We gotta blame ourselves too, a little bit. This Nashville team, they gotta blame themselves just a little bit. Because when are we going to learn? When are we going to actually make a challenge on Leo Messi? Oh, I will tell you when. It is when the refs stop being biased, which may be never. Let me break it down like this. I'm sure Messi, he loves playing against us. And he loves beating us. And we've just let him have an absolute amazing start to the postseason. In his last 4 games against us, Messi has scored 7 goals and has had 4 assists. That's humiliating and it's unacceptable. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. You lose some badly, but still a loss. But what I know for sure is that this loss, as devastating as it was, and as humiliating as it was, I refuse to let that define this Nashville SC season. I mean, breaking it down like this, no one had us. None of the experts had us even close to the playoffs. This was a historic year for the boys in gold. We scored the most goals in a season in club history. We had the most wins in a season at home in club history. And of course, we won our first trophy in club history, the U.S. Open Cup. And I refuse to believe that we have peaked. No, we still have a lot more work to do, and we still have a lot more things to achieve. BJ Callahan, the leadership, he has done an amazing job this year in his first full year as our head coach. And not only do we have a great coach, but we have the players. We have the foundation in order to become a championship-winning team. Hani, my boy, had a solid year, 16 goals, 12 assists. Nehar also, what was an all-star with him. And of course, Sam Surridge, an amazing year, up for MVP. Had 24 goals and 30 goal contributions. Both were club records. So we have the system, we have the coaching, we have the players, we have the foundation in place. This is only the beginning, folks. And I know that one day, I will sit in this chair and give my reaction to Nashville SC winning the MLS Cup. But once again, fans, for this season and for this video, it is going to do it here. I will be posting a prediction video and a reaction video for MLS Cup, for the MLS Cup final, when that gets here, so stay tuned for that. But once again, fans, it will do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And honey salutes to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. And for the last time this season, go boys and go!